Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Wanda. Hi. For today's video, I'll be using bubble-free mirror chrome adhesive vinyl. This vinyl is available in 14 different colors. It is available in 5 feet, 10 feet, and 82 feet rolls. This is an air bubble-free vinyl. You will really love working with this vinyl. And with that being said, let's head over to Design Space. To change the size, you can click up here and change it manually, or you can pull on the image and make it the size you need it. I'll be working with a 4-inch mug, so I need my image to be at least 3.5 inches. Once you have the size you want, click on Make, choose to work on a mat. I'll be using a 12 by 12. Click on Continue. And here I have 5 different color mats I'll be working with, which means I need 5 different color vinyls. Click on Continue. So here's the mug I'll be using. Before clicking on make sure to measure your blank. Here I'm just showing you how to do it. Make sure to measure the height with the measuring tape. And in this case, I don't need to measure the width. Before cutting the design, let's select our base material. I'll be selecting permanent vinyl and I'll add more pressure. That's a setting that works for me. And now I'll proceed to cut my vinyl to size. Make sure to always cut the amount you'll need so you don't waste any vinyl. And then store the rest away. And once you have your vinyl all cut, these are my pieces that I'll be using. I'll be using now a standard tech wrap mat. Proceed to put the colors on the mat as shown on Design Space. Make sure to follow the order it appears. This way you're cutting the right colors. This way your image will look exactly the way it looks on Design Space. I forgot to mention that I'm using the same material setting to cut all of my vinyl. And we're all done cutting. Now let's start doing the weeding. I'll be using this Teckwrap pin pen. As I mentioned in all my videos, this is my favorite tool. Let's start by poking on a corner and then pulling our vinyl upwards. Make sure to be very careful. You don't want to pull up any pieces that need to stay on the carrier sheet. This is space gray. It's a beautiful color. As you can see, this was very easy to weed. And now let's continue. This is a gold. This vinyl is so soft. Super easy to weed. I'll be weeding now some small parts, and which I'm able to weed out. I had no issues whatsoever weeding those tiny pieces. And now I'll be weeding lime green. I really enjoy weeding this product. As I mentioned, this vinyl is very soft, yet very sticky. And now I'm weeding the silver. I think this one is my favorite. All of them weeded exactly the same way. One of the things that catch my eyes was reading on the description that this vinyl easily sticks on surfaces and comes off without any sticky residue. Alright, with that being said, here is the mug. I'll be spraying some rubbing alcohol. This will help clean the surface and make the vinyl last longer. I want to mention that I'm right-handed, so always make sure what side your design goes on. Although I should have mirrored this design, you'll see why at the end. Alright, I'll be using some Tech Wrap transfer tape. This is medium tack. It's got the grid. It's always nice to have that grid on your transfer tape. This helps out a lot. I'll be cutting this transfer tape to a smaller size. This way it's much easier to maneuver. And now I'll start. This is gonna be my bottom piece. So I'll find which one goes on top, which is this one. I'll be putting this one first. I'll be removing the transfer tape off of the backing sheet. Place it on my design. And then find the squeegee. I'll be using this squeegee from Tech Wrap and just varnish. Make sure to give it a little good varnish so that it sticks to the transfer tape. I'll be using some parchment paper now. This is going to help me when placing this design on my mug or layering it. Try your best to place it in the spot it should be placed. Move it around if you need to before removing the parchment paper out. The parchment paper will help you center the top layer on the spot it should go. Move it around till you're ready to take out the parchment paper and you're sure it's centered. Once you're sure, remove the parchment paper out. And then just stick the top layer to the first layer. Varnish it very well to get the bottom piece to stick to the top piece or the top layer. Once you're done, remove your transfer tape and then do the same to the rest of the pieces. Make sure to find the right order to layer your design. In between each layer, make sure to varnish your design. Remove the transfer tape very careful. This way you don't pull up the rest of the pieces. And do the same for the rest of the design. I'll do the rest for the rest of the design off of camera so this video isn't as long. And this is the way it turned out. And now to transfer the design to the mug, I'll be placing transfer tape over the whole design. I'll be burnishing it very well. Remove the backing. And then I'll be placing it on the mug. You can use a piece of parchment paper just to make sure you get it centered. As I mentioned, I'm right-handed. This is a gingerbread man coffee mug. And the handle is on the opposite side. After I was done, I was thinking I could have mirrored the image to be on the same side as my handle. But I chose not to. I kind of wanted to have it this way. Remove the parchment paper off and then remove the transfer tape. I gotta say, I really loved how this came out. I can't get over this mirror chrome vinyl. It is beautiful. This is how it turned out. It is beautiful. And there is no air bubbles. This vinyl's amazing. So, if you watched to the end and you liked the video, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.